The Singapore Armed Forces has two rank structures. One rank is structured similar to other military hierarchies in other countries. One major difference is that the SAF uses a unified rank structure, with identical rank names and insignia throughout the Army, Navy, and Air Force. For example, traditional Navy ranks such as ensign and commander have been replaced with Army-style ranks. Only two exceptions exist to the unified rank structure. Firstly, among the flag officer ranks, the Navy retains the admiral ranks. The second exception is among the enlisted rank insignia for private, private first class and corporal first class in the Air Force, Army and Navy. This structure is subdivided for officers, warrant officers, specialists and enlistees. The other structure is for the military domain expert scheme, which comprises 8 ranks. Career soldiers in this other scheme are known professionally as military experts. Comparisons: unlike most Commonwealth countries, the Armed Forces of Singapore no longer use British-style rank insignia nor many British rank titles, although rank of Rear Admiral in the Navy is retained. Company officers are represented by bars, field officers by coats of arms and flag, and general officers are represented by stars, similar to the rank structures of the Republic of China and South Korea, for example. The SAF rank structure has many similarities as to with the Singapore Civil Defence Force up to the senior officer rank of colonel. Officer Corps: potential officer cadets in the SAF are selected at Basic Military Training Center and Specialist Cadet School. They are sent to Officer Cadet School to train, and are commissioned upon graduation. Outstanding specialists can cross over to attend Officer Cadet School based on recommendation letters. Outstanding officer cadets are sent to friendly foreign military academies as exchange cadets to complete the majority of the officer cadet course and are commissioned prior. The SAFTI Military Institute is the spiritual home of the Officer Corps. Graduating from junior colleges or polytechnics is a mandatory prerequisite for selection to OCS. Career officers with GCE advanced level and polytechnic diploma qualifications are encouraged to obtain further tertiary studies in universities. Scholarships and sponsorships are awarded for university education at local or overseas universities. The role of officers in the SAF are generalists who exercise leadership and command. They are assisted by the specialists who provide technical expertise to train enlistees. The SAF's cream of the crop officers have had operational military experience overseas, such as participating in United Nations peacekeeping missions. Military scholarship and sponsorship equals. As with many military organizations, the SAF aims to build up a leadership of professional career soldiers equipped with vast and in-depth knowledge of various expertise. Different military scholarships and study awards are awarded to career regulars to broaden their horizons, pushing their learning capabilities. The top-of-the-line prestigious Singapore Armed Forces Overseas Scholarship is awarded to outstanding scholarly officers with excellent academic results, co-curricular activities and officer cadet school performance. Based on a career estimated point criteria, these scholars will have accelerated routes of advancement and dual-track tours of duty, compared to the rest of the commissioned officers' corps, as they are rotated to a broader range of military tactics and the various ministries in Singapore. These overseas scholars are groomed for the highest echelons of command and management in the SAF. After retiring from the SAF, almost all will often be absorbed into the Singapore Civil Service, statutory boards, government agencies and government-linked corporations to assume directorships and top management positions. Specialists: potential specialists are selected at Basic Military Training Center and are trained at Specialist Cadet School. As of December 22, 2008, all specialist trainees are given the rank of Specialist Cadet. This rank is worn until they pass out from SCS, after which the trainees are promoted to the rank of Third Sergeant. The requirements for selection are similar to that of officers: graduation with either GCE advanced level or polytechnic diploma qualifications. The majority of soldiers who are selected to train to be specialists by this route remain national servicemen and usually do not decide to sign on as regulars. This is most likely due to the better career prospects available outside the military to people with such educational qualifications. The primary source of regular specialists is from institutes of technical education and polytechnics, through various schemes which provide study grants. This scheme replaces the now defunct SAF Education Centre, whose role was to give boys aged 14 to 17 who were not academically inclined, a career in the military. Role equals. The Specialist Corps forms the mid-level management of the Singapore Army's operations as specialists are often referred to as subject matter experts. They are specifically trained in a variety of weaponry and/or equipment as well as perform other supervisory duties such as administration and/or handle minor discipline issues. The specialist, though the mid-tier in rank in the command hierarchy, is essential in the running and efficient execution of military exercises or training by being the link between the officers and the enlisted men by providing a dual link of feedback from the higher superiors to the enlisted men. They are welfare supervisors who relay the commands of their higher superiors in lieu of them. Further upgrading training equals. The Specialist and Warrant Officer Advanced School and the SAF Warrant Officer School, merged as Specialist and Warrant Officer Institute conduct upgrading courses like the Platoon Sergeant's Course, Company Sergeant Major Course, Regimental Sergeant Major Course and so on, in which regular, operationally ready national servicemen and full-time national servicemen who have been assessed to take up higher mid-tier command. Hence, it is uncommon to find reservist national serviceman Company Sergeant Major in the reservist NS units. It is a way to ensure continual NCO self-renewal leadership in reserve NS units by trained specialists to take up the roles which are usually given to regular servicemen as compared to other countries' military system. Warrant officers, regular specialists who have done relevant career advancement tours are offered a second career contract to progress further as warrant officers. As of April 1, 2010, outstanding specialists can attain the rank of third warrant officer as soon as 6 years into service. Selected operationally ready national servicemen who have displayed outstanding reservist performance in their in-camp training are recommended for upgrading courses to be promoted to the ranks of warrant officers in reserve NS units. Third warrant officers train at SAF Warrant Officer School and attend the Joint Warrant Officer course to be promoted to the rank of second warrant officer. Warrant officers serve as mentors as well as disciplinarians in many training institutes as well as active NS units. They are usually referred to as Enkik, which means Mr. in the Malay language, with respect as well as experience and knowledge. Otherwise, they are referred to by the other ranks as Sir. The Warrant Officer's Creed details the roles and responsibilities of the warrant officer as a commander and as a leader of men. Military Domain Expert Scheme Ranks. The Military Domain Expert Scheme consists of 8 ranks. The scheme was introduced in April 2010 to develop talented and capable uniformed personnel with deep specialization in specific military competencies. These ranks do not have names, but are instead indicated as MEX, with X being a digit from 1 to 8. The 8-rank structure is further divided into at least 2 pay grades. The ranks of ME3, ME4, ME6, ME7 have 3 pay grades. Pay grades are indicated in the format MEX-Y. Usually, only the main rank is indicated on any correspondence unless the pay grade is required to be known. Servicemen under this scheme are known as military experts. The Military Domain Expert Scheme rank structure is an enhancement to existing officers and warrant officers' career schemes. This is a contiguous rank structure, with continual advancements from ME1 to senior ME ranks for outstanding performers. Being the leadership and deep expertise nucleus of military experts, ME4 and above MEs will be appointed as senior military experts. ME7 and ME8 will hold pinnacle appointments, commensurate with the attainment of deeper expertise and greater leadership responsibilities. Personnel who have transferred to become military experts will be converted to the ME ranks based on their previous, more traditional SAF ranks. The below shows the ME ranks those who converted will hold: Military Expert 1, 3rd Sergeant, 2nd Sergeant and 1st Sergeant, Military Expert 2, Staff Sergeant and Master Sergeant, Military Expert 3, 3rd Warrant Officer, 2nd Warrant Officer and 1st Warrant Officer, Military Expert 4, Master Warrant Officer, 2nd Lieutenant, Lieutenant and Captain, Military Expert 5, Major and Senior Warrant Officer, Military Expert 6, Chief Warrant Officer, Lieutenant Colonel and Senior Lieutenant Colonel, Military Expert 7, Colonel, Military Expert 8, Brigadier General. The ranks of 3rd Warrant Officer and Senior Lieutenant Colonel did not exist prior to the implementation of MDES. They were introduced into the SAF rank structure together with the implementation of MDES in April 2010. The rank of Chief Warrant Officer was introduced in the Warrant Officers rank structure in July 2012. Rank system. The Singapore Armed Forces rank system, with the exception of the MDES structure, uses the same rank name for all three services until the rank of Colonel. Currently, the official table of ranks stops at 3 stars. For the camouflage number 4 uniform, all rank insignia are worn on the chest straps. For other dress, the rank insignia are worn on the shoulder boards for officers, warrant officers and military experts, and on the sleeves for specialists and enlistees. For specialized uniforms such as coveralls and flight suits, ranks of officers, warrant officers and military experts are sewn on both shoulders, and on the right sleeves for specialists and enlistees. The old camouflage pattern uniform had officers and warrant officers ranks on the shoulder epaulettes, and on the sleeves for specialists and enlistees. To assist in the comparison of ranks in the military forces of different countries, established NATO rank codes are used. Officers the junior officers wear bars on their epaulettes. Commanding a platoon of specialists and enlistees, they oversee the execution of orders and ensure the welfare of the soldiers. They usually serve as platoon commanders at battalion level and will need to earn the respect of their men by leading by example. Junior officers graduate from OCS with the rank of second lieutenant, and are usually promoted to lieutenant when they are 2 months or so just before they ORD as reservists. After ORD, the reservist NS officers may later be moved to higher appointments after attaining the rank of captain if nominated/selected to go for upgrading courses at the SAF advanced schools. Senior officers wear the national coat of arms on their epaulettes, more affectionately known as crabs. They make command decisions in combat and peacetime, taking charge of units or higher branches. Senior officers are crucial in the formulation and execution of missions, as well as overseeing the training and direction of their charges. Commanding officers begin their tour duties at the rank of major, and few who can distinguish themselves will attain the rank of lieutenant colonel. It is an even greater challenge and responsibility for a senior officer to attain the ranks of senior lieutenant colonel and colonel. The highest senior officer ranks in the Army are known as the generals. The stars on their epaulettes reflect the enormous responsibilities on their shoulders. They are responsible for the planning of policies which affect the entire Army, including command of divisions. Presently, the 3 levels of generalship are Brigadier General, Major General and Lieutenant General. Warrant Officers Warrant officers are senior specialists who have distinguished themselves with their dedication and professionalism. They have similar responsibilities and authority as commissioned officers. Specialists Specialist cadets who have undergone professional military training courses are known as specialists. They progress from 3rd sergeant to 2nd sergeant to 1st sergeant. If they prove themselves to be capable and responsible, they may even attain staff-level ranks, such as Staff Sergeant or Master Sergeant. Specialists usually serve as instructors or are put in charge of groups of enlisted men. They serve as the link between the officers and the men. Enlistees New NS enlistees are given the rank of recruit until they passed out their respective basic military training. Once recruits complete their BMT, they attain the rank of private. Enlisted men form the basic foundation of the SAF manpower. Recruits and privates of all armed services do not have any rank insignia. Enlistees include all basic vocationalists in the SAF. The rank of private first class insignia, a single chevron pointing downward, is awarded to privates who performed well. The rank of Lance Corporal is usually attained after the privates passed out of their respective vocational courses and within the first year of service. The rank of Corporal is usually attained within the 2nd year of service. The rank of Corporal First Class is awarded to proficient corporals in the top tier of their NS units who hold the rank for greater than 6 months, and is by recommendation. Military experts each rank consists of 2 parts, the first being a prefix based on the rank's seniority, and the second being the vocation name. An example would be Assistant Engineer. Exceptions are the rank of ME3 and ME4, which has no prefix and is addressed simply by the vocation name. The title of a personnel with the vocation of Engineer, based on his MDES rank, would be thus. SAF Volunteer Corps established since October 2014 encouraging Singaporean women, first-generation permanent residents and new immigrant naturalized citizens to do their part towards national defense, strengthening support for national service and sharing the responsibility of national servicemen. A unique rank structure was created for the SAF-VC volunteers. As their contribution are different from those of regulars and NSMEN, there is no comparison between the SV rank and others in the SAF. It also differentiates them from SAF volunteers, former NSMEN who continue to service past the statutory age. The SAF-VC ranks comprise 5 tiers, enumerated by wing chevrons. SV, SV1, SV2, SV3 and SV4. See also, Comparative Military Ranks. References, SAF Military Ranks. MINF website. MINF, Fact Sheet, New Military Domain Experts Career Scheme, http www.rsis.edu/SG Perspective RSIS 09320110 PDF, http www.rsis.edu/SG Perspective RSIS 010210 PDF, MINF, 1, MINF, Fact Sheet, New Specialist Cadet Rank, Access November 23, 2006. MINF, Army Recruitment Center, Access November 19, 2006. MINF, Republic of Singapore Navy Scholarships and Awards, October 30, 2006, Access November 19, 2006. MINF, Sponsorships for RSAF Officers and Specialists, Access November 19, 2006. MINF, Fond Memories of the SAF Boys School, Access November 19, 2006. http www.minf.gov Skim and Fato's Listings Microsites Index HTML, http www.minf.gov.sg/ SWI, MINF, Fact Sheet, Enhanced Warrant Officers Career Scheme, http www.minf.gov's Careers are Men 27 Military Domain Experts Scheme Details Unveil PDF, http www.minf.gov's MINF website ranks MDES HTML, http www.minf.gov's Publications News June 29, 12 News to HTML, http IPRAP NSSG, http www.minf.gov/SGBMTGRADUATION, http www.minf.gov.sg/ Army, http www.minf.gov's MINF website ranks enlistees HTML, Fact Sheet, Military Domain Experts Scheme. MINF Singapore. Retrieved November 30, 2011. http www.minf.gov's GDAMP 003 res, http www.minf.gov's GDAMP 003 res, http www.minf.gov.sg/ SAFVC, http www.minf.gov.sg/ NSMEN, http www.minf.gov's Resource Library Topics Feature Deck 14 Cover HTML VVTXSVMQPBC. External links, Military Ranks of Singapore, accessed March 7, 2010.